OnePlus just released its half-year update with a much more modern look. But what else is new? This is the OnePlus 5T. Alright, so first time for a quick unboxing. This is the box reviewers received. Within it is another box.
I'll put that flea in a box, and then I'll put that box inside of another box, and then I'll mail that box to myself.
It also has the entire range of cases available for the 5T, which are improved compared to the ones we've seen before. Probably because the phone has more screen, it needs kept safe. The new wooden cases give more protection, where the old ones really didn't. They've also included this new red one that's lined with velvet and feels incredibly satisfying in the hand. It's also squishy. The phone itself doesn't have strikingly different packaging than the last one, and you could even mistake the two if it weren't for a tiny little T next to the 5 on the side. In the box, things are pretty simple. You get the OnePlus 5T, the dash charger with its cable, and a few instructions. As for the phone itself, well, we have to start with the screen. The large 6-inch screen has a more modern 18:9 aspect ratio and shaved-down bezels on the top and bottom. There's a lot more screen real estate, so apps have more available space, and there are no notches here either. Even at first glance, the display seems to have much better color accuracy than previous generation's yellow tint. But of course, we'll have more precise figures in the full review. Battery life on the 5T might last about as long as previous models, but with its larger screen and the same 3300 mAh battery as before, it could easily last a little bit less. Sadly, yet again there's no wireless charging, but at least the dash charger it comes with should be blazing fast. Looks-wise, the OnePlus 5T doesn't seem out of place on a 2017 phone lineup. It has a slim silhouette with a smooth matte back that feels great to the touch. It doesn't seem particularly fragile, but we would still recommend that you use a case. On one side, it has a double SIM slot and the power button, while on the other is the volume buttons and the company's trademark alert slider. It's for ring, don't disturb, and silent. Surprisingly, OnePlus has added a curve to the camera bump that would make it look even more like an iPhone from behind if it weren't for the fingerprint reader located right below it. And if your hands are busy, the phone also features facial recognition, which OnePlus claims is among the fastest on Android. Whether that's actually the case remains to be seen. It feels almost like stock Android, and there's no bloatware as per usual OnePlus style. The phone has a Snapdragon 835, and whether you get the 6GB or 8GB version, you'll be getting a super fast phone. Apps load quickly, and you'll have no problem playing heavier games. The 5T has a dual camera setup, but unlike many phones in the market, the second camera isn't a telephoto or a wide-angle lens. It's not even a monochrome one. Instead, it helps improve detail in low-light shots, and it works with the primary camera to create background blur, aka portrait mode. Initial shots look sharp and detailed in daylight, but it'll be interesting to see how much improvement there is for night shots. There's also 4K video stabilized with EIS. It's buttery smooth, but a bit cropped on the sides. The front camera isn't too bad either, and it can shoot in 1080p. All in all, it seems like a solid phone, but with all the competition abound, it remains to be seen whether OnePlus can regain its title as a flagship killer. Stay tuned for a full review. Hit that subscribe button to be sure you won't miss it.